It's a great day for America, everybody. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. I tell you why. It's a great day for America. It's a great day for People magazine. People magazine have landed a major exclusive. I don't know if you know about this. They have found out, and it's on the front cover, Lance Bass from NSYNC is gay. I know, I was shocked too. I was like, what? No! Next you'll be telling me Liberace was gay. No, Lance Bass from NSYNC. Girls are crying in the studio. Anyway, he's coming out on out of the closet on the cover of this week's People magazine. We have the cover. Let's have a look at the cover. Look at it. There it is. Yeah. Wow. Coming out of the closet on the cover of People magazine. That is not coming out of the closet. That is breaking down the damn door and singing, clang, 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 with the trolley. Whoa. Man, is that coming out. That is coming out. Good for you, lads. Boom. Ding, ding, ding with the bell. This is earth-shattering news. The world has gone crazy. There was even a pause in the Middle East fighting today. They were like, oh, wait, look at this. Stop, Halil, listen, look. Lance Bass is gay. No. Yes. Oh, I thought maybe Justin Timberlake, but Lance Bass, yeah. Wow. So should we, yes, why not? I think when I look at this story, I think the bigger news the bigger thing in this story is that some of the guys at NSYNC are obviously not gay. I think I get the clues were always there about Lance now when I think about it. You know, the frosted hair, the waxed chest, the excellent dancing. I think I'm proving I'm not gay right now. That's right, ladies. What was it? NSYNC had that great song, Bye, Bye, Bye. Remember that? Bye, Bye, Curious, I think, actually. Now, Lance Bass was the one that wanted to get fired into space, didn't he? He wanted to go in there and... Now, listen, I'll say right now, I refuse to make a joke about Lance wanting to probe Uranus. I will not make that joke. I'm not going to make the joke! I'm not making the joke! I am not making that joke, so relax. I thought about it, I thought, nah. Anyway, apparently in the interview, Lance says he feels more free now that he's out. And I'm glad he's free. I'm glad he's done it. I think good for him. But what about me? When people see my NSYNC posters in my bedroom, they're going to think I'm gay. Until they see me dance, and then they'll go, oh, no. But they'll think, when they see Lance in my hot tub, they'll go, oh, Craig's gay as well. Anyway, see, the thing is, the story says that Lance he's in a committed relationship with one of the contestants on Amazing Race. But I hope this relationship is more committed than George Michael's relationship he's got. We don't want Lance going into the forest with a random truck driver guy. Let's have a look at his photograph again. I like to see him. There he is. Wow. That's what gay guys look like in Britain, isn't it? That's amazing. Because gay guys are always the handsome ones. So look at this guy. This is the hot gay guy. Man. In West Hollywood, you wouldn't get a second look like that. Look at him! Actually, he's kind of cute. Listen, I give Lance credit for coming out. It can't be an easy thing for someone to do. I kid you not, I once had a gay roommate. Now, I knew he was gay. It didn't matter to me. I'm like, well, whatever, I don't care. But one night, he used to make a big thing about, because he used to pretend he wasn't gay, so he would be saying like, oh, I really like that girl. And I'd be like, for what? You like to hang out with or something? What? I don't know. And so one night, I'm not kidding, one night he makes this big show of bringing a girl back to the apartment. He's like, I'm in the apartment, and he's like banging doors and bringing this girl in. And I come in and I'm like, oh, hi. And I'm confused, and she's confused, and he's confused. So I'm kind of like, oh, well, catch you guys later. I go to my room. And I saw her leaving in the morning, and she looked really confused, very confused. Although she had a complete makeover, I noticed as well. But eventually I realised, because he was sneaking, he was sneaking this big burly oil worker into his room at night. And I think I may have actually heard drilling going on in the next room. So he's gone out with this oil worker, and I'm not meant to know. I'm living in the damn house with the guy. I'm not meant to know. Anyway, this goes on for a while, and one day he sits me down and he says, right, look, I've got something to tell you. This may be a shock to you, but I'm gay. And I said, uh-huh. And then I'm like, oh, that's why you're having sex with men, of course. I thought it was kind of a fashion thing or something. Anyway, this news comes out about Lance Bass today. Good for you, Lance, or whatever you need to do. Or not. Whatever, I take nobody's side on anything until I get my citizenship, and then screw them. I have nothing to say about anything. I'm the Switzerland of America. I got nothing. Anyway, he comes out today, and also, it's who would have been on the cover of People magazine is Mick Jagger, because he's 63 today. He would have been on the cover as the sexiest sexagenarian alive. Mick Jagger. He's 63 though, Mick Jagger. He's going to have to start wearing his leather pants either higher up or lower down. Every man has to make that decision at some point in his life. Well, where are you going to go, Florida or Texas? Florida or Texas? But Mick Jagger, he's still a playboy, though. I think what happens is he's getting to that age now where he's now getting so old that he's hitting on young women and it's getting charming again. Like, dating young women is creepy between the ages of, 40 and 60. But at 63, he's getting back into charming again. It's like, oh, everybody, look, Grandpa's in a three-way with a Brazilian model. Get a camera, he's so precious. Grandpa. Oh. Now, the Rolling Stones, I've seen them live. They're fantastic, but this age is going to take a toll on them soon. Eventually, no one escapes this. Mick's going to start getting that old person voice. Then the music's going to really suffer. He's got that old... Start me up! Or even... Sit me up! Time is not necessarily on my side. No, it's not. He'd be having a concert in Central Park yelling at the kids to, hey, you, get off of my lawn. Back in the day, though, the Rolling Stones were rivals of the Beatles. Now, I'll tell you this is true. Over the years, I've met some of the Beatles and the Rolling Stones, and this is what I have observed. They're all tiny little people. They're like tiny little... It's like when you go to a museum and you see people's clothes from, the olden days, the 1500s, and you think, oh, people were small in those days. That's what... people in the 60s, I think, were that size. They were tiny little people. If you see a Mick Jagger bobblehead, doll, that may be actual size. It may actually be Mick Jagger. So don't leave it in the car on a hot day with the windows rolled up. Or with your wife. Shut me up. I worked with Mick Jagger for a little while. I worked on him in this movie that never got made because it was crap. But we, that happens. Sometimes the crap ones get made. Not often. Most movies that get made are fantastic. Anyway, we didn't make this movie, but I was working with him at the time, and it was when the Spice Girls were popular, so it was 8 years ago or something. And they were like a girl-boy band. Well, Sporty Spice was not a girl-boy band anyway. So I asked Mick if he thought the Spice Girls would last. I thought, these girls will never last, will he? And he said, well, I don't know. People said that about us, right, We said that we wouldn't last. But, if they evolve and change and move on, they could be together 40 years from now. Still playing stuff from the first album. Yeah. Hey, but the Stones and the Beatles were the opposite of boy bands, really, is what I'm saying, because they played their instruments. These boy bands are just kind of like... The best early boy band for me, Jackson 5. I loved the Jackson 5 were great. They were kind of a boy band. They did all that, but they were fantastic. Although I don't think anyone would be surprised if Michael Jackson appeared on People magazine cover and announced, "I'm weird." I think we'd be like, And another top boy band, early boy band, were the Village People. Yeah, I think they were more a kind of boy-on-boy band, actually.